in ways you cannot begin to comprehend now. But I can tell you this, those of you who say, I don't think I'd ever run for office, that's too hard, I'd never do it, you're the people I want to run. Not the folks who've been wanting to do it for 20 years, not the folks who are kind of slick and good and charismatic. I want you folks to run. The folks who literally are going to hate running but do it because it's an important duty. The third area, change the civil code. Change the laws. When you are endorsing candidates for the legislature, ask them to impose changes to the loser pays rule. Impose the loser pays rule. To eliminate public interest. To change the laws concerning contingency fees. Those will help, and those will have an immediate impact on the judiciary. Be active and participate like you're doing now. Again, people are afraid of the Tea Parties because you're effective, and you will only be effective as long as you folks continue to show up and make noise, state your positions, and state them intelligently. Last, read, get educated. The one thing that will kill you in any sort of activist group is if you don't know what you're talking about. Liberals, a lot of times, will throw a lot of mud because they don't have anything else to say. I've seen people like John Stossel talk rings around a room full of people just because they bothered to get educated. Learn the subjects. It is a long and arduous task. Much of this reading is not pleasant, but do it anyways. Read Olson's Litigation Explosion. Read the simple books like John Stossel or Judge Napolitano when they talk about the judiciary. Read about classic conservative thought. Read Edmund Burke. Read Milton Friedman's great book, No Such Thing as a Free Lunch, or Free to Choose. Watch his PBS special that's still relevant after 40 years. Read Friedrich Hayek's book, Road to Serfdom, which was written in the 1940s and is even more relevant today. It explains why utopian ideals always lead to the gulag. Read Friedrich Bastiat. Read G.K. Chesterton. You read him, he was writing in the early 1900s about the decay of society. It reads exactly like it does today when we talk about the decay of society. The only difference is it's the 1900s and it's a bit more flowery. But it shows that the battle has been going on for years. Read C.S. Lewis in his justification of how Christianity merges with modern life. Read these books. Read the folks like Adam Smith who created this. Read Richard Hooker. Read Thomas Hobbes. Read Jefferson. Read Benjamin Franklin. Read. Exactly. Read, 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 and learn. Form your opinions. Understand the facts and the underpinnings of what we believe in. Understand our history. Understand our culture. And then you will be ready. And I guarantee you, you will be far better armed to cope with anything thrown at you than I can imagine. I appreciate you folks letting me speak here tonight. This is a subject that's very near and dear to my heart, and it's one that we need to think about more and more often. I appreciate your time here. Please get out and vote on August 24th, and thank you for having me here, and thank you for all that you're doing.